Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. Welcome back to Europa League predictions. Meant to be up yesterday, but it was a time constraint. But I'm here. Obviously, I had a few days to do it anyway. It's on Thursday, and this will be up the day before. So yeah, the format has changed now. Obviously, last year it was 48 teams, but now because there's a conference league, there's a new competition in Europe. Now it's 32 teams, but it's still got the same amount of rounds because the Champions League third place teams, they still drop down into this. So how does it work? You might know, you might not, but there's now a playoff round. This is not the last 16. This is a round in between the last 16 and the group stages, but it's not round of 32 like last year. This time, basically, the first place team from every group automatically goes through to the last 16. So they get a bye round, basically, a bye round. If you finish second, you got to play in the playoff round. You play a playoff against one of the third place Champions League teams. And then the winner gets a last 16 place to play one of these teams. So quite confusing, but yeah, I guess a bit less confusing than the last format in a way when you think about it, because it's a bit more simple when you understand what's going on. But yeah, technically, you got two last 16s, even though this is not a last 16, this is a playoff. Interesting format. I guess it works. So yeah, that's interesting. Anyway, let's predict. Sheriff v Braga. Oh yeah, also actually before we do that, if you're in a German league, you can. You're in a German prediction league, predict with me. Superbrew.com, superbrew.com. You click on the tournament button, you click on the football, and Europa League should be here somewhere. Click on the plus sign, you choose your team, or say you're neutral. You get to this screen, you go on add pool, join a friend's pool, and my code will be feetpans. I don't pick the words, the website does. That is the code to join my league, or you can type in Davidoff Predicts or Davidoff's League, and it should pop up anyway as a public lead, so you should be able to find it. A couple players applied a while ago. I think those are the two same people that applied to Champions League 1, and I didn't prove it till last week. November 23rd. You see, I don't check these enough, clearly, but in my defense, there's been no Europa League since December, so that's my excuse for that. So yeah, let's get back into predicting this. Why do I go back? I'll just do that, yeah. Simpler than realizing where the back button is. Right, Sheriff v Braga. Sheriff could have gone through in the Champions League, but obviously after their first two wins, it went downhill for them, unfortunately. But against Braga, I can see them going through. I'm going to put a bit of faith in them because, you know, they beat Real Madrid. They got some big wins in the Champions League, a couple big wins. Maybe it's possible they'll get a big win here. Braga are a good team, though. But, I mean, obviously it's over 2 games as well. So it's not just a 1-game thing. So overall, Braga might win. But Sheriff at home, I think, will be able to win the game. I'm going to go for a 2-0. A bold prediction. A 2-0 Sheriff victory over Braga. Borussia Dortmund v Rangers. I don't mind Rangers. I mean, I like them more than Celtic. But I do like Borussia Dortmund as well. Favourite German team. Mainly because of how good they were in the early 2010s. They're a very good team to watch. Had so many good players. But I still like them as a club. And I think they will have too much for Rangers, especially over 2 legs. I think they'll have too much for Rangers. Rangers, ideally, would want to stay in the game after this so I can take it back to Scotland with a chance. But I don't really see that happening. And I don't think they'll score either. Although, it doesn't matter. I mean, it matters, but there's no more away goals. They've taken it off the Champions League and Europa League. No more away goals. So it's not like them scoring to make it 3-1 will help them in any way. There's no away goals rule anymore. Either way, I don't think they'll get an away goal, regardless of the rules. Dortmund, I think, will beat them 3-0 comfortably. Zenit versus Real Betis. I just noticed that the no form. Obviously, you can now tell who dropped out from the Champions League. Not that I couldn't tell anyway. Zenit, I think, will beat Real Betis. I'm going to go for a 2-1 narrow victory. Barcelona, I think, will draw 0-0 with Napoli. Yes, I know they've gotten better recently. They've signed some players. I get it. But for some reason, I think they'll struggle at home against Napoli. Napoli are doing pretty well as well. They're like, what, they're third in, are they third or fourth? I think they're third in Serie A, and they're doing quite well. They're ahead of Juventus and Atalanta. They're doing okay in their league. In Europe, obviously they're 3 wins out of 6. Not great, but not bad, you know. They're here, they're through. I mean, they could get knocked out, but I mean, they got past group stages. Or have they? Technically, they haven't. Technically, there's a playoff round. But still, I'm going to say it's a 0-0 draw. Let me stop waffling and move on. Porto, I think, will draw. No. Porto will beat Lazio 2-0. Yeah, Porto will beat Lazio 2-0, I think. I'm giving a lot of... I'm giving every team home advantage right now, apart from Barcelona. Leipzig, once again, home team. I think Leipzig will beat Real Sociedad 3-1. Atalanta will beat Olympiacos, but for some reason, I think this will be close. 2-1 to Atalanta, I think. I'm going for all home teams. I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm just looking at all the games and I'm thinking all the home teams are winning. But that never happens, does it? But I'm going to say that anyway. Sevilla, I think, will win 1-0. A very odd scoreline, but yeah. There's my predictions for the first leg. Sevilla to beat Dinamo Zagreb 1... I can't speak. Sevilla to beat Dinamo Zagreb 1-0. Atalanta to beat Olympiacos 2-1. RB Leipzig to beat Real Sociedad 3-1. Porto to beat Lazio 2-0. Barcelona to draw 0-0 with Napoli. I was talking about home wins. I didn't give one of them a home win. So, anyway, Zenit to beat Real Betis 2-1. Borussia Dortmund to beat Rangers 3-0. And Sheriff to beat Braga 2-0. So yeah, let me know your predictions down below. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and see ya.